guys. Life is happening. What life? I don't know. It's still 2020. Things still seem pretty shitty. I have a lovely DNA test. So we are going to be doing this. I'm adopted and let's see. I'm adopted and I was raised knowing that I was mainly black, as in African American, and that I was white, and also that I was Native American. And specifically, I am Native Yakima Indian, which I live in Washington. Specifically, born and raised in Seattle, Washington. Yakima Native Indians are actually native to Washington. They are over on the East Coast. I'll do a little of this. I'll put a map here showing where Yakima Indians, or I feel so bad, Yakima natives live out on the reservation. I have never been, even though I am Yakima Native American. Sorry, I'm distracted. I also want to say that I, oddly enough, being adopted again, I got to meet my birth family, which, if you guys want, leave a comment below. I will make a whole video about that, about meeting my birth family. I will talk to you about it. I have lots of mixed feelings. But yeah, I met my birth family, and they also let me know that, or they confirmed the things that I kind of already know, which is that I'm African American, I'm white. What does that mean? Also, what does African American mean? And then also that, yeah, I'm Yakima Native American, but that I'm also Native Hispanic. So, that one was new for me. I can tell you my whole life that I would go around and people would come up to me all the time and talk to me in Spanish. I went to art school down in California, and the amount of people in California that just would run up to me and start speaking fluent Spanish. I also got lots of people who would always tell me that I look like Jennifer Lopez. Take the glasses off. Jennifer Lopez, anybody? We'll put her picture here, maybe? Yeah, so I always denied that because I want to respect any and all cultures, and I didn't think that that was my culture because I was never told it was, so I always just, in the most polite way, was like, I'm sorry, or really, I speak a little Spanish, I'd say, lo siento, no España, I am not Hispanic, and lo siento, no Mexicana, I'm not Mexican either. But lo and behold, if I had a flag, I would wave it, because I have found out that not only am I beautiful and lovely and native of all things of America, I am Native American to North America, but I am also Native Mexican, indigenous to the land of Mexico. So I am from this continent, which is kind of cool. Reasons I chose to do the DNA test. Because I'm adopted and I'm just curious in that realm. Really, with everything that's going on and the fact that I am a person of color and I am mixed, I think that everybody should do a DNA test. Because as I've said a couple times, what is it to be white? What does that mean? Am I French? Am I English? Am I Norwegian? What is the whiteness that is me? Or of you, if you're white, what does that mean? I would like people at this point to come up to me and tell me that they're French, that they're English, Norwegian, Swedish, whatever actual country, ancestry, ethnicity that you are. I don't want to hear, I'm white. And then I give more leeway to anybody who is of African American or is black, because As we all know, any African Americans were not brought over to America in any way, shape, or form because we wanted to be here. Our ancestors did not want to be here. They were brought over as slaves by white people. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. That is what that was, and that is that. Go read an actual history book, Google, educate yourself. I'm not gonna spend this video doing that. But yeah, black people, African American, or Africans, were brought over to America by white people to work the lands and to do things for them beyond working the lands. They worked the lands, they took care of their children, the women were raped. So yeah, so many thoughts and feelings. As the mixed person I am, and again, it's 2020, Black Lives Matter, it's a movement, it's been going on. To some of you, it's new. I'll take you back to Rodney King. We can go back to Emmett Till, 65 years ago at this point. And we can even go back to when the slaves were originally brought over here, 400 years ago. Just, yeah. Racism is real. Colorism is a thing. And those are the other reasons I'm choosing to do this DNA test in this time of 2020. So that's what we're gonna figure out now, because I've never done a DNA test. Okay, I guess I can. So I'll show you guys this. So I chose ancestrydna.com. I will say that when I was looking into what DNA test to do and why I chose this one, part of it had to do with the fact that it seems like ancestry.com may have a little bit of a bigger pool of African Americans. Welcome to the beginning of your story. Before you spit, activate your kit online by phone or with our app first. Activating your kit with your unique code is the only way to get your DNA results. Okay, so I'm going to have to turn you guys off in a second. It says I have to activate on my phone or on my computer. Then it gives me directions. Let's see. I'll show you guys, and then I'm going to go up or turn it on the computer, and then I'll come back and we'll do this. There's a collection bag. What is this? Oh, here's our spit tube. This is my tube that I have to spit in. Collection bag that we then put the tube in. And then they give us a box that's already labeled and ready to go. So that's pretty easy. We got three pieces here. We got our instructions. Like I said, it says right now, activate your kit on your mobile phone. Do I want to do my mobile phone or do I want my computer? Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab my computer and activate this. Alright guys, got my laptop, got to register. So we are activating our kit. It says that I have to enter a code that is on the tube onto the computer. So we're looking at my tube. I'm not going to let you guys know my code, but I have a code on the front here. I'm going to type it in real quick. Okay, it looks like it's asking me a couple questions. It's asking me my name, my birthday. Okay, we got that. Now it's asking me if I'm okay with giving away my DNA. Good. Now it's asking me if I want to know any updates, because that's something else. I know that Ancestry and Me, as well as 23andMe, I think do, is that as they get more samples from people, they constantly are updating their information, and so that's where it's like, I could find out more in 3 years if more people do it. Go do a DNA test, because we need more pools. And again, when I was looking into this, I did specifically try and find one that would hopefully give more information, more so on my ethnic backgrounds, because as much as I'm like, white people should go and do them more so that they can stop saying that they're white and be like, oh, I'm Scottish, I'm Italian, I'm Irish, I'm British, the amount of people that do them are white. So that's the back and forth. More white people need to do them, and to actually have conversations about I'm Irish, I'm Italian, I'm British, versus just being I'm white. That's kind of, you're hiding behind this nothing, and that's kind of a problem. And not that black people or African Americans are hiding behind black or African. It's almost the opposite. The African culture that has become the African American or the black person, they were taken from their land. They were taken from their homes. They were taken from their culture, and they weren't allowed to practice their culture in the new land, aka America. So that's where more black people need to be doing DNA tests, because we need more black and African American samples within the DNA stuff, so that we can get even more accurate readings. I put air quotes on accurate, because I believe there's a give and take with anything. So I don't even take this 100%. Even if it's my DNA, it can still shift and it can change, because they don't have enough information in the overall pool. And again, especially for ethnicities. And I am African American, Native American, which I assume Native Americans gotta be a small pool, because we slaughtered the stuffings out of the natives. And almost same with the Hispanic or Native Mexican aspect. They were slaughtered. Sorry, I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. I'm not there. It's 2020. I've been out in the protest. Again, things that can be other videos. Let me know below if you would like me to make a video about my whole thoughts on the Black Lives Matter, or like my experiences being out in the protest. I'm kind of working on something, and I took some photos, because first and foremost, I'm a photographer, so everything I do is photo related. I like just doing these kinds of things, and they're fun, and because I think it's important for everything that's going on right now. That DNA test and knowing where your actual ethnicity or culture is very important, and that hiding behind whiteness or not knowing enough about your culture, because your culture has been decimated. For the African American culture, for the Native American culture, and for my Native Hispanic culture. Like, a lot of those have been just dragged through the mud and the dirt, and so I have to really dig through and find out that information. And all of you people who would like to just run around and say I'm white and hide behind your whiteness, or not even hide behind it, but that you're just like, oh, I'm white, or I'm Caucasian, which Caucasian is also very specific. Caucasian is like Eastern European. So that's also a thing. Like, again, do a DNA test, see if you actually come out as Caucasian, or one of those countries that falls in that area that those people are considered Caucasian. But yeah, like I said, I just think it's important. Talking a lot. Let's get back to the DNA test. Okay, so we're opening this. And I got this little guy. Gonna go back to these directions they sent here. Okay, so it says spit in tube. Okay, so I am supposed to spit, fill the tube with saliva to the black wavy line. There's a little wavy line here. Not including bubbles as is, okay, wait, fill the tube until your saliva, not including bubbles, in parentheses, is at or just above the wavy line. Okay. So it says it looks like it should be about 1/4 teaspoon. Sorry guys, I'll cover my mouth so you don't have to see me actually spit in my tube, but I'm not at the wavy line yet. I'm running out of saliva, guys. I had 2 good spits in me and I need like 1 more. Okay, wait. Is at or just above. Okay, well. That moment when you don't think you have enough spit in your mouth. Okay. Are we above? Are we above our... Ow, ow! Yeah! Okay, checking. I don't know why I tapped as if that would, like, even it out. But, from what I can tell, because we got bubbles, and they said that that doesn't count. So they need spit, and it needs to be above the line. I mean, that looks above the line. It's just weird to like look at your spit. Yeah. Trying to think. Okay. So it says that do not overfill. Okay, well I think the foam will go away. Replace the funnel with the cap. Remove the funnel from the tube. Okay. So it says I removed this. Screw on the enclosed cap tightly and release the solution that will stabilize your DNA. Okay. So it says that I have to pull this part off. So we pulled, that's the funnel I spit in. And then there's this, which I think is the cap. And with the solution that will stabilize. Okay. Tighten to release. You will know it works when the blue solution from the cap has emptied into the tube. Okay, here we go, guys. So I'm putting this here. Okay. And tighten to release. Nothing happened. It says that it's supposed to like go. Okay. Wee bit of confusion, guys. You will know it works when the blue solution from the cap has emptied into the tube. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I shook it. I don't know if that's... Okay. Shake the tube for at least 5 seconds. This will ensure your sample mixes thoroughly with the stable solution. Okay, 5 seconds, guys. I'm going to go for 10. We're going to do a little shaky shake. Okay. I'm going to even invert it. Okay. It says this will ensure my sample mixes thoroughly with the stabilization solution so our lab can best process your sample. Place the tube in your collection bag. Okay, we got that. Place the sample inside our bag. Seal the bag with the adhesive strip. Okay. This goes in here. Whoa. Like, what is that? Is that going there? I don't know. I'm going to leave it. I don't know what that is. It was in the bag. We're going to leave it in the bag. It doesn't say anything about it, and it's not pictured there. But I'm going to leave it. I don't know what it is. Sorry, guys. There's cats. They love me. Get out. Psst. Get out. Also, probably doesn't help that I'm sitting on the floor, so they want to just come be in my stuff, and they will be. I'm not going to kick them out, so... Sorry if we got a random cat shot. Okay, so we're sealing. Sealing up the bag. Sealing up the bag. Okay, sealing. Place your sample in the prepared mailing box. Seal the sleeve with the adhesive strip and mail it in. Okay. Keep this card until your results arrive. Okay. So we're putting this baby in here. Putting it in there like so. Pretty simple. Alright, yep, we're all good, and it's gonna go in the mail. I will drop it off tomorrow. It says your results will be ready in 6 days. Alright, guys, we're back. I actually don't remember how long it's been. I know it's been at least like a month and a half, maybe 4 to 8 weeks to get those DNA results. So we got the computer here. I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna see what my results are. I'm filming this way so that you guys can see my reaction. I have no idea what my results are yet. I haven't looked yet. And then I'm gonna do like a screen recording so that I can somehow edit the two together so that we can see them together and you can see what I'm seeing as well as my reactions. That's the goal. We'll see. Here, currently I've logged in and it says here in the corner that I am 16% Indigenous Americans. I'm 16% England and Northwestern European. 12% Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples. I'm 11% Nigerian, and then I'm 45% other regions. So that's already very interesting, and I... Hey guys, sorry my battery died there at the end, but yeah, I really enjoyed getting to find out more about my own DNA and my ethnicity and thus my ancestors, and I think lots of other people should get their DNA test. But like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.